had an open player.
What is up, FIFA commoners? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for deciding to watch another video on the channel. Today, we are playing a sensational draft, and we're trying a lot of cards that have been released as part of the FUTBIRTHDAY promo. Boys, these cards are very interesting. We have Kluivert, who played for Barcelona, who's been released as, of course, as a striker. 4-star skill, 5-star weak foot. Cantona, the absolute machine, the absolute terminator of all defenses, who also has been released. And you can see on the screen that we're completing the draft, and this ended up being a very, very good draft. So make sure to stay until the end of this episode, because at the end of this episode, I make a very specific mention, and I think this card, to me, is going to be the best card in FIFA ever, probably one of the best midfielder cards in FIFA ever, released, all FIFA included. So make sure you watch that and let me know your thoughts at the end of the video. You can see on the screen right now, Barnes, a card that is absolutely incredible. We also packed, not packed, but we pulled Eusebio, we pulled Cruyff, Cantona, like I was saying, but also Nesta, the absolute mad lad of defense, the center back, Totti Nesta to be precise, who, yeah, without a doubt, for me, the best center back in FIFA altogether, the best center back in FIFA, I would say so myself. Moving on very quickly, and these are the tactics we put in. The 4-3-3 is actually a really good formation. And if you guys don't have custom tactics for this formation, make sure to check out these. These are really good. They played very good in game. You build from one side. You decide which side you're going to build your attacks from. In this case, we were building from the right hand side on Alexander Arnold's side, and we had Zinchenko, for birthday Zinchenko, stay back while attacking so that we could ultimately have him become a center back. Truthfully, we played in almost a three center back formation. Other than that, not much. Kluivert stayed up top. It's a drop back, slow build up possession style. Barnes comes back on defense to support the defense, while on the other end, Messi cuts in to become a second striker with Kluivert. This is the first team we ended up facing, Demons FC. We are the pastors, ready to cast away the demons out of this guy and his team. A really solid team, I would say. But as you can see on the screen, I accelerated most of the play and I slow it down specifically where I think where the goals happen. But you can still see the play because I do want to show you guys how I build. The slow position I really like in FIFA 23 because with the style of play in FIFA right now and the game being very accelerated. Look at that. This is a goal coming right now. Look at that. Look at that header from Patrick Kluivert right behind what's his name? The Brazilian center back there. What's his name? I'm bugging on his name right now, but right behind him, he jumps high enough to put in that header, and that's fantastic. He's very strong. Patrick Kluivert is very strong in the air, very solid. You'll see at the end of the video my ultimate note and review on Patrick Kluivert. It's either a hate or love situation. I would say semi-hate or love situation because you cannot hate a card like this. But I would say his body type and his only having a 4-star skill move can be a bit of an issue. Moving on, you see us building that attack right there. We really go on the wings, but then come back in the midfield, take our time, slow passes. I will say, boys, Barnes is absolutely incredible on those wings. We're going to see some opportunities, I believe, being scored from Barnes very shortly. But right now we have 1-0. We ended up conceding. I mean, we ended up losing the draft, but I think we lost in semifinal. Here we come in. We make a little change, I believe. Zinchenko, as you can see, Zinchenko is there, Tolisso, and Zambonguisa playing in the midfield. Cantona, Kluivert up top, Messi. Everything is fantastic. You're going to see the second goal coming in right now. Shortly, this is going to be our opponent's free kick. He ends up missing, shooting a power shot. We go back forward, and I believe the next goal is coming shortly. You can see our build up situation. I left these again. I accelerated the clips, but I did want to leave most of the match, the first match at least. That way you can have a look at how the game went a little bit. You know, you could decide to slow this down if you want to. You know, just slow it down to I don't know, 0.25. Okay, there's another goal coming. There you go. This 1-2 situation in the midfield right now. Zombo Ngisa gets the ball right there, passes it to Cantona. Look at Cantona. Cantona gets double tackled, but still managed to score a goal. That, my friends, is the power of Cantona. He's the absolute terminator of all defenses. The thing with Cantona is that he's very, very strong. He's skillful, he's strong, and he's fast. Positioning incredible as well. So foot birthday Cantona, 5-star skill, 5-star weak foot. What else do you want? I'm playing him as a cam. Playing him as a cam with no chemistry style at all. I mean, with no chemistry at all because he is in the wrong position. But still, he outperformed a lot of my forwards, to say the least, especially Kluivert. Moving on to the second half. First, it was 2-0. Very solid first half. A lot of back and forth, but we ended up securing 2 goals. Very, very nice goals, to say so myself. Now we're back again, playing in the midfield. As you can see, that's Barn on that wing. No, that's actually Messi on that wing. Barn is on the left wing. As soon as we see, there you go. There's another goal coming up right now. Zambo Ngisa passes the ball down to Tolisso. Look at Barn. Look at Barnes right there. Barnes is playing sensationally well in that midfield. Passes the ball, assumes his position back again. As you could see, he moved. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Cantona, and that's a goal. That's a goal. That's a simple goal. As I was saying, Barnes is on a comeback on defense, and the reason for that is because Barnes is very strong, right? So I needed one of the wingers to come down, and I didn't want it to be Cantona. I didn't want it to be one of the forwards to come down. Didn't want it to be Cantona or Messi. And Barnes can definitely play to that. Definitely play to that because he's strong. He's fast. And as you could see, he was playing in that midfield and ended up coming right back into his position as a left winger. Moving on again, Nesta. I have to make a mention of Nesta. He's incredible, honestly. 80 pace on that card, but they made Nesta playable probably for the first FIFA ever. If you have the coins and you can buy Totti Nesta, he is the best center back I've ever played with this entire FIFA. And to even prove that is that I lost the game as soon as he got a red card. I lost a draft when he got a red card, pretty much right there. We're going to end up scoring a fourth goal shortly there. This is a corner kick from Alexander Arnold. We're back in the midfield with that little fleek. There you go. This is another goal coming in right now. Kluivert gets chip. Back again, Zambo Ngisa. Fantastic. The guy can handle it. He ended up rage quitting. Next game. This is the team we ended up facing. Very solid team, I would say. So he has Eusebio, I believe. Was that Futbirthday Eusebio? Not too sure. But we scored the first goal very quickly in the game. Very quickly in the game, we scored that first goal. And guess who it is again? It is Cantona. So Cantona is playing as a cam, but truly, he's outperforming Kluivert, I would say. And that's one of the reasons why I say Kluivert is either a hit or miss. Is going to be a hit or miss for people. The 4-star skill doesn't help. His body type, he's a bit clunky as well, I'm not going to lie. And you feel his initial acceleration being a bit of an issue, especially when you're, if you're not sending him through balls, right? If you're passing the ball, there we go. That's another goal that we just scored with Cantona. Cantona is absolutely sensational. I was talking there. I'm not going to go backwards, but I was talking there. But what a goal from Cantona right there again. Zambo Ngisa assisting, I believe, there again. And we have another goal right here. This game, I didn't ended up showing all of the game. I just went straight to the goals. Look at this situation right here again. Cantona right there does a little bit of a shimmy backwards. And then Zambo Ngisa, the Cameroonese prince, back again with the gritty. Yes. Again, Cantona outperforms really a lot of my forwards. Now Alexander Arnold is running, passes the ball to Cantona. Cantona to Toriso Zambo Ngisa. Cantona back again, and there is Cruyff. We had to make that sub. We had to take out Barnes at that point because Barnes is sensational, fantastic. I will say that Barnes, his height sometimes can cause a bit of an issue, especially if you have him get into the box and you cross a lot. If you're playing in a winger formation and you need somebody at the second post who's going to be able to head those balls, and you need a tall player, the Kettler is one of the one of the ones I can cite. Like, look at that. That's another beautiful goal from Cruyff that falls with Gritty. But you need somebody who's tall. Barnes, that can be an issue with Barnes. And we're going to score one last goal, I believe, here before this guy rage quits. We recuperate that ball right there. And then that is with Cruyff. Cruyff passes it to Cantona. Cantona, right there. Messi, actually. Messi, and back again, Cantona. Cantona gets that ball. And guess what Cantona's going to do? Look at that. Chops, animation, golazo, papa. Cantona is the all-star, absolute crackendo of this, really the craziest card out of these forwards that we tried. You know, Barnes is good. Messi, of course, team of the year, Messi is good. But Cantona, oh my lord, just absolutely sensational. Let's just wrap this episode and you're going to see exactly our last thoughts. Let's wrap this episode and just look at our last thoughts really quickly. Barnes is insane. Like I was saying, fast, strong, positioning is fantastic. 5-star scale moves as well is very, very good. Cantona is an unstoppable scoring machine, really. His strength, his position, as well as his strength, his position, as well as his first touch. I would say Cantona's first touch is incredible because if you send him through balls, if you do long passes, he doesn't slow down the play while recuperating the ball. Even though he's a physical type striker, usually they'll do that. You know, they'll slow down the play while trying to recuperate the ball because they're not as agile. But Cantona just runs into that and just keeps the momentum, and that means the pace is maximized there. Kluivert, like I was saying, it's either a hit or miss, either a love or semi-hate situation because of his skill, move, and body type. And Nesta, my friends, Nesta, he's the best center back icon I have used. I repeat, the best I have used this year. He is just absolutely cracked. Those 4 cards are part of the new release of Futbirthday, and if I had to tell you to choose one of them, Barnes is probably the most affordable, and Barnes and Kluivert, I would go Barnes. That is my thought. But now, looking at the best, I'm telling you, I'm predicting this, and I'm not joking. This guy is slept on. Zambongisa is a guy that is absolutely slept on. This card, my friends, is super duper cracked. And the reason for that is simple. He's absolutely fast. He's rapid. He can shoot. He can pass. He has very good dribbling. And boy, oh boy, his defensive acumen as well as his physicality are right up there. I'm predicting that that's what his team of the season card is going to look like. Look at that. Have you seen a card like this in FIFA? Really, especially because he can really play as a CM. He does not need to just play as a CDM. He can absolutely do the job as a CM as well. Boys, this was your FIFA commenter. Let me know in the comment section below if you enjoyed this little massive, I would say, review of a lot of players, and I will catch you very soon for another review on the channel. Peace out, boys. Drop a like. Peace out.